All right, my friends, that's this hat. Shh, I'm yelling. Hi, Zodi. Hi, Tracy. Yes, that was my interpretive dance. And who can't pass up a hat like this? Like, when was the last time you had a hat that did that? Like red rhinestones and then green rhinestones. Hours and hours of entertainment. And if you can't decide, it's just green and red. Like this. Hi, everybody. Welcome to day 22 of December Lives with me. I'm Siobhan. Well, obviously I am because you're all my friends. And I really, really, really treasure you watching. If you're watching on the replay, and I know there are lots of you who are, I can't tell you how much it means to me that if you can't catch me live, you're at least catching a replay, maybe getting a chuckle, maybe getting a laugh. You know, you can do anything you want to my lives. You know, you can just even have it on as background. Got something on my eyelash. As background. So I must confess, I was heckling myself yesterday. So I do watch most of my lives, I rewatch. I wasn't going to, and then Graham, my husband, was saying, oh, are you rewatching your lives, you know, to pick up anything, to learn anything? So I have been. And yesterday I was watching my live and I started heckling myself. I actually took a picture and I posted it because no one else is heckling me. Why I feel I need to heckle myself, I don't know. But I'll tell you, the talking and chewing with the mouthful of food, that has got to go. And friends, that's like me walking around with like a bit of blueberry in my tooth all day. Why ain't nobody like sent me a private message and said, Siobhan, I love your lives, but God, do you have to talk with your mouth full? Do you have to chew and talk and eat all at the same time? Like, we can see that shit in your mouth, man. So I did it to myself. So hopefully today, last day in the kitchen for a couple of days, I can contain myself and either eat and not talk or talk and not eat. Surely to God, there's people in the world. One sec. I love this hat. My God, hours of entertainment. So what are we doing today, you might ask? I'm sure you didn't tune in to just hear me talk for half an hour. That's tomorrow. We are making guacamole. That is right. And the first thing this recipe calls for. And I have to say, I have made hummus before and I've used my food processor before. Yesterday's video looked like I'd never touched a food processor in my life or had ever done a recipe for hummus. What does it say now? What does it say? Okay, what does it say now? Okay, what does it say now? Okay, what does it say now? Yeah. I didn't need to be paying that much of attention to recipes. But if you're a chef or a cook and you're learning how to cook, you know, maybe you've learned something from me following a recipe. Or maybe you're just here for entertainment, value. You know, I don't really care why you're here. As long as you're here and you're getting something out of this, I know I am. I'm just saying, I'm getting something out of it. Plus a whole wardrobe of Christmas. I think I'm going to have to do lives next year too, because now I've got a whole ton of stuff. Guacamole. Let's get back to where we were going. I'm probably talking a lot because I finished all my errands today. This morning I went out bright and early at the 9 o'clock hour when stores were just opening. Had to pick up a couple of thises and that's. So I'm watching my cats fight over on the table. There's lots of on the table right now, so just as long as they don't dump anything over. All right, so we're making guacamole today. And of course, the main ingredient with guacamole is avocado. Now, I'm loosely following a recipe here, but this recipe, I know, right? I'm following another recipe, even though, again, I've made guacamole lots of times. But I'm just gonna do what I do. Avocado. So we're gonna take this avocado. I'm a little hyper today. I don't know what. I think it's the sun, and I think it's the fact that there's still snow on the ground and sun. So tomorrow, right after this, I'm gonna go for a nice walk outside after I eat guacamole and hummus with tortilla chips for lunch, because I think that's gonna be my lunch. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just, I think I'm gonna use 2 avocados. The recipe that I opened called for 6 avocados. I think they're thinking we're entertaining in post-COVID times. Oh, that's funny. I know people keep asking me, where is all the food going that I'm making? Well, Graham and I can eat a lot. So all that food is just going in our bellies. All that food is just going in our bellies. And we're working out to compensate. And I've often said I just work out to eat more. That is specifically true at Christmas time. I'm going to do 1.5 avocado. That is specifically true at Christmas time, but I mostly work out for my mental health. So when I got shingles a few years ago, that was a real slap in the face. Oh, I can laugh about it now, but watch. You know who's going to want this hat? Lizzie Allen is going to want this hat. Lizzie Allen. Hi, Amanda. I know. So festive. I mean, the outfits never end. Okay, so we've got the guacamole here, and I'm just taking a fork and mashing up the avocado. I'm using 1.5 avocado. And that looks like plenty of avocado to me. Most guacamole has avocado, garlic, lime. The one I'm doing today has chipotle peppers and jalapeno. This is a little bit of a spicy one. And of course the lime is squirted in the avocado, the citrus, to keep the avocado from turning brown. Hey, don't eat that. It's my cat eating a plant. It's not a poinsettia, so have no fear. Okay, so I'm gonna put up a little bit of garlic in here as well. Now I'm using a teeny tiny clove, although I don't know why, because the hummus I made yesterday, fairly garlicky. But isn't hummus supposed to be garlicky? That's what I thought. But this is such a small, cute clove of garlic that I'm gonna use it. So how are you all doing today? The big day is nearly upon us. And, I don't know how you're feeling about that. I don't even know how I'm feeling about it. For me, I can't believe I've been going live all this time. Well, I can believe because, it's the highlight of my day. It's the highlight of my day. And I'm sorry, the laughter is just right there because after teaching so many laughter yoga classes over the last 2 weeks, my laughter can be triggered rather easily right now. And that, I didn't actually realize that would happen. The cats are excited that it's sunny out as well. All right, that garlic was almost too small to chop, so I've got like big hunks going in here. I don't know, I almost think I want another little smidge of one, I think. All right, I'm just gonna get a smidge. I'm just gonna cut a little bit off the tip here because I feel like it needs just a little bit more. But I don't want to overwhelm it with garlic. Yeah, so I'm kind of looking forward to Christmas Day. Graham's got a few days off, which will be nice because we don't spend enough time together. If you're married and spending a lot of time with your spouse, you know what I mean. I couldn't think of a better spouse, though, that I would hang out with as much as this. I'm actually surprised I haven't gone completely stir crazy. And I haven't, so, kudos to me. Ever since I upped my anti-anxiety meds, things have been a lot better. In fact, I think I shared the other day I was doing a public laughter yoga class. And my computer crashed like 10 minutes before I was supposed to go on. And all I can say is, thank God I was on a higher dosage, or else I would have probably gone fetal and nobody would have had a yoga class or laughter yoga class. So, okay, all right, that's silliness. So I put the garlic in here, and I'm just gonna keep going now. It does ask for a little jalapeno. So I'm going to, now we all know, right? This is a little FYI in case you don't know, that it's the actual seeds in the jalapeno that make the jalapeno hot, and not the actual peel. However, I do want a little bit of spice in here, and there's two sources of spice for this guacamole. One is jalapeno, and the other is chipotle peppers. And if you've never had chipotle peppers before, I gotta tell you, they are delicious. If you ever wanted like a smoky flavor, like a smoky hot flavor, it's delicious. And I'll open this can of peppers, of chipotle peppers, which is basically smoked jalapenos, if you want to know the truth. And I say that a lot. What was I saying? Oh, I was saying that I put chipotle peppers in everything. I put them in omelets. I put them in casseroles. I put it in anything I make that requires spice and heat flavor. I put it in chili and stews and soups. All right, I'm just gonna hold off on the jalapeno too much here, just because now this recipe that I had called for 6 avocados and 2 jalapenos. And I'm only using 1.5 avocados, so I'm not gonna put in too much jalapeno, because the last thing I wanna do is make this and then not be able to eat it. So I've got that. I'm gonna put in a little bit of white onion as well, because the white onion, and my white onion is actually a shallot, because that's what I had in the fridge, and I love shallots. They've got a delicate flavor to them, and they're quite tasty. And again, I'm just gonna, I'm not using this whole shallot. I don't want to overwhelm my dish with garlic and onion. So I'm just taking a little tiny bit. You know what I discovered today? Is how friendly customer service people are. Now, this year, well, and maybe it's just me. And maybe it's because I'm putting love out in the universe. I don't know. I'm sorry if you have not been experiencing what I've been experiencing, but my goodness, there are some friendly people out there. And I don't know whether they're just, friendly because they're thankful to have a job and have their store be open, or their manager said, you better freaking be friendly or else. But I was somewhere today, and the girl was, she was a delight. She was so friendly and funny, and took me to where exactly what I wanted. And then when it wasn't actually where she thought it was, we went on a little scavenger hunt, and she found it for me. And yeah, it was just really nice. This looks almost like a lot of onion to put in here, but I'm doing it. So this is what it's looking like so far. I've got a little bit of chopped shallot in there, some garlic in there, a little jalapeno in there. Now the great thing about this is that once I put everything in here and I taste it without talking, then I can adjust. And it says 2 Roma tomatoes. In case you're joining late on the live, this is like the highlight of the live is this hat. Let's go red for a while now, shall we? There we go. God, how much fun is that? Look, it's like two hats in one. And again, I'm just gonna put a little tomato in here. Have I told you I'm looking forward to being out of the kitchen for a couple of days? I told Graham he can't wash the floors yet. It's like, oh my God, these floors are a disaster. I said, yeah, I know. But don't bother until I'm done, at least for a couple of days. So we're finishing up Easy Appy Week this week. I can't believe there's been Easy Craft Week, Easy Baking Week, and Easy Appy Week. Like these weeks have flown by. Tomorrow we're doing crafts again. I know, I'm so excited! We get to sit by the fire again! I am excited, I'm sorry. What is going on here? This little piece of hair. Luckily, it's just Graham and I eating our own food because, God, my hands are in my hair, in my face, in my mouth, in the food. Shh, don't tell. Okay, so there's a little bit of tomato in there. Now, juice of 1 lime, so I'm just gonna use like a little bit of a 1/4 of a lime. And of course, the infamous chipotle pepper. So good, smell that. Love it. So, let's take this out. Let's take out a pepper. And you wouldn't think look at that. Yum. So, of course, I'm not gonna use the whole thing yet. I'm just gonna chop a little bit. This is gonna add such a nice flavor. All right. I'm curious as to what this is tasting like right now. Okay, here we go. Put in a little bit more chipotle than I should have there. We'll just leave it like that. We're gonna squeeze the lime in here and then we're gonna mix it all up. If my hands aren't slippery. Remember the fiasco I had yesterday with the greasy, wet hands? Yeah, same thing, same happening. Okay, here we go. So I was watching a video today of one of the people that I follow. I'm actually he is Jay Shetty. I talk about him all the time, and I can't seem to refer to him as just Jay. Anytime I talk about Jay Shetty to Graham, I'm always saying, Jay Shetty, you know Jay Shetty. And he's like, I don't know any other Jays. Well, we do. But he said, when you refer to Jay Shetty, I know who you're talking about. Well, he and his wife, Roddy, did this YouTube, and I posted it on Facebook. It's a 10-minute video. And you know how you always think, these famous people, or like Jay Shetty, who's very kind of serious, has a serious persona, and is he's a coach, and he's got all this, all this stuff going on. Well, he and his wife are quarantining in London, and they did they filmed a quarantine thing where they FaceTimed friends, and they caroled to their friends. It was hilarious, and an idea for you and your loved ones. Like if you are home on Christmas or Christmas Eve or really any time, and you're looking for something fun to do, FaceTime your friends and sing to them. Like, how funny is that? All right, so what's gonna happen here right now is watch me. I'm going to have a taste of this, and I'm not going to talk while I'm doing it. Okay, it needs more salt, or it needs some salt. I don't think I put any salt in there at all. Oh, and cilantro. Cilantro goes in here too, but you know what? I am adding a little bit more of everything now. I'm gonna add a little bit more garlic. I'm doing it. Because what? Because I'm not going anywhere. And Graham is eating the same thing I'm eating. So it's not like I am, it's Graham's co-workers. Luckily he's got his own office. Okay, so there's a couple more. God, I'm having a hard time with mincing today. I'm just gonna throw it in there. Throw it in there. So there's a little bit more garlic. I'm gonna add a little bit more chipotle. You heard me. A little bit more chipotle, because one cannot have enough of that. And I'm gonna add a little bit more jalapeno, because I think it needs it. I feel like it needs a little bit more jalapeno. And why not, you know what, a little bit more tomato. Oh, this is so good. I'm loving this. And again, an easy appy that you can make. I mean, you know, I'm drawing this out a little bit because I knew how easy it was going to be. And simple. See, I planned accordingly, ladies and gentlemen. I planned because I knew by the end of Easy Appy Week, I mean, you saw some of the things we did there. I knew I'd be tired. So this was really simple. Let's taste it again with no talking. Man, that is really, really good. Now I'm adding a little bit more onion too, because, you know, why not? And maybe just a smidge more lime. Smidge. There we go. Okay. I'm excited. Look at that. Look at that. That is a dish of really good hummus. All right. Yesterday was hummus. Today, hi Kathy, Jay. Don't think you mentioned him before. My really good friends know I am a little in love with Jay, but actually I think I'm falling more in love with his wife now because she's the funny one. She's the crazy one. My sister has a famous, her saying of Lars, her husband, is the sane to her crazy. Graham is the sane to my crazy. Jay Shetty is the sane to Roddy's crazy. Isn't that better? Isn't that better that I'm now not eating with my mouth full and showing food all over the place? Again, please, if I do something like that, somebody tell me. Somebody tell me don't eat with my mouth full. Somebody tell me I'm chewing, I'm eating. It's a good way to keep quiet. Wow, that is really good. I am having chips and hummus and chips and guacamole today for lunch, I think, because it's just so darn good. I know this music. Now, you know, I use the uncopyrighted music. And there's about probably 8 YouTube channels that all have uncopyrighted music, but it all sounds the same. But then I know you're not really listening to it, but I'm hearing it a lot. Wait. For those who have come in late, look at that. God, did that go into the guacamole? I hope not. This is such a fun hat. And then look, I could do stripes. I'm gonna do stripes. I'm doing stripes, kind of doing stripes. Well, what do you expect for $1.50? There we go. That's kind of fun. So tomorrow, I am out of the kitchen. We are back to the fire. We're doing crafts tomorrow, the 23rd, day 23 of lives. And then Christmas Eve, story time. I know, isn't that exciting? We're gonna do story time Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, I am going live twice because it's Christmas Day. And we're doing breakfast. So I am going live. I know I'm gonna go live at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I'm gonna be making my infamous vanilla protein gingerbread pancakes, which I love. Yeah, I know I'm back in the kitchen, but my God, we can't miss Christmas breakfast. And then I will be going live later on Christmas Day. I don't know when, probably in the evening. And I still don't know when on Christmas Eve either. Graham and I are going out Christmas Day. We're doing a little, we're gonna have a little tapas, a little kind of Christmas Eve-y thing from 3 to 5 at S&L Kitchen. We're deciding to do something fun and exciting like that before we come home. So it'll probably be after that. I'm thinking Christmas Eve will probably be around 5, because that'll be about 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Nobody needs to hear you, lady. Nobody cares about your lipstick, man. Now, are there any women or men out there who are still putting on lipstick before they go out only to freaking put on a mask? Zodi, is that happening to you? I did that today, too. And the funny thing is, I never usually used to wear lipstick, even as a rule. Well, I did, but not often, and not really when I went out. And then I started wearing lipstick to do these lives because it was kind of fun to do lipstick. Thank you, Stephanie. And then I got in the habit of seeing myself with lipstick and going, well, I should put lipstick on when I go out. And then by the time I get to the car, I realize, yeah, what are you doing? You're going to have to put a mask on that. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to have another chip. You know, I'm just sort of biding my time. This is kind of nice that I'm not running around like a chicken with my head cut off like I was for the last few days of Easy Appy week. And of course, this is just going to get better. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. Graham and I now have 2 dips to eat over the next few days. And I think it'll keep. The guacamole may not keep as long as the hummus, but I think if I put some saran wrap on it and some more lime on it, we're going to get it done. Okay, this song. Okay. I'm going to go out on a better song than that. Wow, I just sort of stopped that. Come on, people. Get up and dance a little bit. Look at this hat. I know you all have hat envy now. Hello. 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 I love this. I think that I can... Stephanie, I was just talking about you in lipstick. Look at this. I made guacamole, Steph. Look at that. It's delicious. It's got jalapeno and chipotle pepper in it, and a little onion, and a little tomato, and a little garlic. And yeah, what else have I got here? And of course, the avocado. And it is delicious. It is, what is it, Steph? It's freaking delicious. I didn't want to use your whole trademark, so I said freaking delicious. I know, it's really good. Okay, my friends, I think this is it for me. Learning not to talk while chewing with my mouth open. And if I do that again, people, someone better comment and say, stop fucking eating with your mouth full. That is your chastising for today, viewers. I learned the hard way after 22 days that I talk and eat with my mouth full. I hope I don't do that in real life. And if I do, one of you people who know me in real life, tell me, because it's awful. You try watching yourself. You try watching yourself on camera, and you're eating and talking, and the food is going around, and it's like, oh my God, this is mortifyingly embarrassing. But you know what? At the same time, I found it mortifyingly embarrassing. I also said, who the cares? Really? In the end, who cares? Stop fucking eating. Yes, thank you, Stephanie. See, that's how it's done, my friends. Look at that comment right there. Stop fucking eating with your mouth open. So, not that I'm in the kitchen until Christmas morning, and not that I'm going to be eating. Well, I will be eating because we're even making gingerbread pancakes. So Christmas morning, back in the kitchen, but tomorrow's going to be crafts. And I didn't give a time yet, did I? Oh, shit. If I gave a time, I know I got something going on tomorrow. It might be around 2 o'clock that we do crafts tomorrow. I will keep you posted, and then twice on Christmas morning, twice on Christmas Day. I know, Tracy, exactly. Who cares? Who cares? Okay, one more time because I know you really like it. Let's get it going to music. And this is over and out, Siobhan over and out for another December Lives, day 22, done and done. Wait for it. Hold on. Let's go out. Let's go out with a bang, shall we? right, my friends. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for rewatching on replay. I love you. Over and out. We'll see you tomorrow.